Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's Amber here with KwingsLetsPlays, and hope you guys are all having a great day today. And today we're going to be doing some more Pokémon Friends for the Switch 2. So this was announced on the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct a while ago, and we've done 3 episodes of it, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. It's just basically a fun puzzle game, and you can also get this game on Android and maybe your tablet or something like that. But I know it's on Android, and maybe it's on iOS, I'm not sure. So this is kind of a fun game. It's called Pokémon Friends. Thank you, Miss Deanna, for liking and sharing. Hi, everyone. Alright, guys and girls. So today we're just going to be basically starting out where we left off last time. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hi Justin, hi Miss Deanna, hi the super reviewer, and hi Kawan, hi Jason, and hi everybody. Hope everyone's day is going great. And I'm in a good mood. I just got off my last shift for the week until Friday. Friday I come in until 7 at my job, but tomorrow I have a day off, so that means I'm all happy and like, oh, I had a long week at work. And no, it doesn't seem like long, but I had 3 7-hour shifts at 4 in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and really fast paced. So making coffee for people and just going really fast. So and eventually I'll probably stay where I work. I work at like a well-known chain, but you know, I will see. Maybe you guys can keep me in your thoughts and prayers, because I have to ask for September, the last week of September off, because I'm trying to go down and see my family for a burial, and my dad wants to schedule a burial, so my boss is going to talk to me about it on Friday, and I don't know if I'm going to be in trouble for asking for more than a week off, because basically my family can't decide when they're gonna schedule it. So they wanted me to take a week off, and then oh, I can't actually put a stamp on here yet. So yeah, I just had to ask for that today, but I mean, I did the right thing. I did what my dad asked me to do, but it's definitely hard to do it like when you know your boss is gonna be like kind of probably, I mean, they kind of need me to open, so hopefully it will work out, but I'll just be praying about it tomorrow. So, thanks everyone. So anyways, we're going to get back into it, and we're going to actually go here where it says Untangle. So those are your mini games. And then when you actually go to the world map, this is actually your world map, which is the present. So, oh, we actually, I don't know why, but somebody actually appeared on our world map, which is weird because I haven't progressed the story. So here we go, we've got a new person. I'm on the hunt for a plush I can plop on my desk at work. Do you have any that will fit? So we can say I just got just the thing and then see if they suggest one. So it looks like we do have some extra plushes here. And that's kind of why I kind of filled all my rooms with plushes. That way I know which ones are extra. So we actually have an extra, is this called Vesperion? I can't remember, but I feel like this character would want one of these. Alright, I think that one is cute. I can't remember the name of that Pokemon. Thank you so much! Nothing like a plush on your desk to put some pep in your step, am I right? Now we got some more friendship points. We love this, the super reviewer. It is cute. So, friendship. Basically, you're saving the world by doing mini puzzles and getting plushes, and then you can add plushes to your own room, and then you can give plushes to other people to help them be happy, because everybody likes a Pokemon plush. Am I right? Your friendship level went up. More stamps are available to put on your calendar. Oh, wow. And now we actually have other people that appeared. Think Town, a really cool place to be. So we actually have 2 more people. so let's go to serving my style. Here we go. If you want to be a cook, you need good ingredients and good technique, but what you really need is style, and my style is bold and innovative. That's why Poochyena is my favorite Pokemon, or Poochyena. It's persistent like me. I wish I could bring one to my restaurant, but that's a tall order. I don't have one of those, so we have to come back later. Sorry. If you want to be a cook, you need some ingredients and good technique. So we'll just say maybe later. Alright, so now we can talk to this person. Hey there! See this little charm I put on my bag? Isn't it the cutest? I just love tiny, cute things. They're the best, don't you think? I want to collect as many as I can. Okay, so let's see if we have one for her. Oh, so we have some extra small Pokemon. We have 2 extra of this. So what's a small one? I feel like she would want, I don't know why, but I feel like she would want the owl or this guy. Let's see what would fit her personality, or this little thing. I'm trying to like think of what would match. Or I think maybe this one, the little queen. Coach Nina. Thank you, Miss Deanna. So I don't know which one she would want. Alright, let's go with one that looks cute. She could have a Pikachu. I think this is the one that stood out to me. I feel like she would want this one. I don't know why, but it has a happy expression. Wow, this is so cute. I can't wait to put it in my bag. Thank you. Yeah, that one stood out to me because it was happy. Alright, guys. So we just have one that we haven't done yet. We need a, what one is this one again? So this one, oh, that's a specific kind. Poochyena. Okay, so we have to, when we get in Poochyena, then we have a quest for that. And then here's our world map, so... Alright, so anyways, that's our think town. Alright, so now we're gonna actually go to where it says... Oh! No, we can't do anything yet, because we haven't unraveled anything. So we're gonna go to Untangle. And here's where we are, level 7 Pikachu. Hi, Later Gator. Hi, everyone. Fue Coco is cute, says Miss Deanna. I thought so. And I don't know why. I think when I was in 2nd grade, I was in a spelling bee. And I got out on the word balloon, and to this day, I cannot spell balloon correctly. I always forget if it has 2 L's or 2 O's. I know it has 2 O's, but I literally don't know if it has 1 L. And I was wrong. It has 2 L's, so I spelled it wrong. Oh my gosh. We're gonna... I don't know why, but that is like the hardest word for me to spell. I do not know why. Okay. Literally. Alright, so now I know how to spell balloon. Choose the balloon. Oh, wow, there it is. Last balloon. Choose the balloon that will not get popped. Alright, guys, so we have to choose the balloon that will not get popped. Oh my gosh, so this is going here, and this is going there. I think this one is not going to get... this one is not going to get popped. Pika! Alright, so this is going all the way over here. That's going there. This one, I think, is not going to get popped. Pikachu! Whoops, I messed it up. I accidentally hit it. Alright, so those 2, and then I think this one is... Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Wow, this is getting super complex. Oh my gosh. Alright, all of these are getting popped. All of those are getting popped. All of those are... I'm gonna guess this one. Wow. Wow. Good job, it says. Alright, now we're gonna go with one that I see little Fue Coco there that Miss Dana was saying is cute. Dartrix and Decidueye are there, says Miss Dana. Alright, guys, so let's move this here. We have to, these the buttons cannot move past each other. Oh my god. There we go. And let's move this out of the way. And also, I believe you're timed a little bit as well. Oh, gosh. Wow, okay. I didn't pass it, I don't think. Oh, here's Piplup. Don't slip up, Piplup. Yay! Okay. So, basically, kind of... Okay, there we go. So, I usually go for the area that looks kind of uneven. Like, I see an uneven area down there in the very lower left. So, I'm like, oh, I think that might be where I need to go. Whenever it has a little wonky area, I feel like that's usually where you need to go. I messed that up a little bit, but I think we passed. Alright. So some of them are moving on. Oh. So the more yarn you unravel, the more plushies you can make. And then when you make more plushies, you can fit more plushies in your room. So let's actually see what kind of stamps we have available. So we can do a little Psyduck stamp. There we go. Cute! Alright, here's your yarn. It's toothy yarn. So now, basically, when you put it in the yarn knitter, then it basically does like a random, you put whatever type of yarn you have. So we only have one kind. So then, it will give you a random Pokemon plushie. That's that kind of yarn. You made Droopy from Tatsigiri. And that's the only yarn we have. So if it was like electric yarn, then you could get an electric Pokemon. Alright, so now we're doing level 7 Litten. Piplup is cute. Also, Diesel and Cubchew are in the background. Awesome, Miss Deanna. Hi, Marianne. Balloons, says Jason Kim in your song. Level 7, that's right. Hi, Random Jazz. Hi, everyone. So I know Latergator was playing this game also. I forgot. And he was saying that after level 6, you get a little bit intense. So we're in the intense area of this game now because it's past level 6. Leaping Litten. Climb the levels to the goal. Here we go. Okay, so we have to figure out how to be a cat and climb. Oops, I was using the command cross at first. It's actually way easier to use the... Oh my gosh. Oh, I went the wrong way! Wow, that was a little bit tricky, okay. Let's go, Litten. Meow. Makuhita's mighty moves. Press the rocks, or push the rocks to get to the goal. I think I already messed up. Oh, never mind, I got it. Alright, great job. Forgot the Pokemon's name on it. Volcano Pokemon. I messed it up. I messed this up, I think. Yeah, I did. Alright, now we have to go. Oh, I messed that one up. Be the cat, says Leader Gator. Well, we'll have to try it again. They'll give us another chance to try it another time. Okay, so now we have to calculate, like... I like the music on this lamb one. This is cute. Oh, I can guess that one. Well, that didn't work. Oh, we got one more. Good. 3. Okay. I'm just kind of guessing on this. I don't know if I got that right. Alright, we actually passed that one. We got one of them. This is getting a little bit, intenso. We got some fantasy colorful yarn. Alright, we're gonna make another, Pokemon. Hey, Captain Zach. Alright, we got Fido! You know what that means? It says you got your first Fido. You guys know what that means? It means we're gonna place him in our house! Oh my gosh! There is no room. There is no room here. Alright, now we're gonna get our new Pokemon we just made. And I like to get my Pokemon first because, you know, then when I give them away, I already have one. You know how bad it feels when you, I mean, you guys are probably nicer than me. Sometimes when I get a Christmas present for somebody, or a birthday present, and it's like I get them this really cool mug with like, you know, Spider-Man on it or something, and it's like, oh man, that mug looks so cool, or Pikachu. And then I'm like, why didn't I get a mug like that for myself? I got that for somebody, you know, for their birthday. I don't even have a nice mug like that. Then I feel bad. So, in this game, I'm being selfish, Amber. I'm getting myself the present first. My Christmas presents come first, then everybody can have the extras. you got a Ditto Plush. That's so cute. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Alright, guys, so we're gonna do the bird puzzle. Flight puzzle. Yeah, says American. Dragonite is part of the flight path. Oh, says Miss Deanna. Alright, guys. Oh, Dragonite. Okay, Dragonite is here. Cool. Alright, good thing Miss Deanna and Leader Gator and those of you guys who know the names of the Pokemon. Awesome. Flight Pass. Spin Pokemon to avoid a crash. Yeah, we started out with just the little bird Pokemon. Now we've got Dragonite in here. Who knows what other flying... So we have to make sure their paths are not crossing. There we go. Yeah! Okay. So, this one. This one. Man, that is kind of difficult. Alright, we got past that one. Dig, Drover, dig. Link tunnels to get all the mushrooms. I feel like this one isn't too hard, but you just have to do it quickly to get past it. So we have 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 4! Alright. 1, 1, 2. Whoops. One, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Dragonite, yes, the super reviewer. Lotad's Fairy Service. Oh, this one gets a little tricky. It shouldn't get tricky, but it does get tricky. Great, they're starting me out on like super easy because they think I'm an idiot. Wow, okay. I see when they're patronizing me. Alright. Alright, it's harder than I thought! How do I get up there? Ah! Drover is cute, says Miss Deanna. Frogger, anyone? Says the eyes. I messed that one up. Darn it! I couldn't get past. Wow, it seemed like it was easy, but it wasn't. The one with Bulbasaur is kind of hard, I feel like. It looks easy, but it's not. Alright, we've got Hardy Yarn. Oh, wait. No, no, no. We want to make our Pokemon. So we got some yarn. Let's make it. Okay, let's see what happens. So, it could be somebody we already have, or it could be a new Pokemon. Oh. You made a Larvitar! Oh, did we already have one of those? It says we've made 2 of them. Alright, so we already have a Larvitar. Yep, there he is. Yep, we've got one. It's hard to super review for. Alright guys, so we're gonna try it again. Level 6 with the blue Pokemon. I can't remember the Pokemon's name. Squirtle! Squirtle the Gardener! Squirtle the Gardener! Let's go! Okay. Here we go. Let's garden some plants. Alright. Yay, it's gardening time! Good job, Squirtle! My gosh! We have to move all the puzzle pieces. I think we succeeded. Think outside the box with Slowpoke. Squirtle was an OG, says Litigator. Wow, I couldn't remember his name! Whoopsies. I messed it up. Forgetting an OG Pokemon. Wow, I messed this up. Wow, I really messed this up. Wow! Okay. Squirtle is like Squirt plus Turtle, says Miss Deanna. That's how you can remember. Thanks, Miss Deanna. Oh. Squirtle is like a turtle that has water. So Squirt plus Turtle. Very cute. Thanks, Miss Deanna. Pattern path. Keep up the red, blue pattern. Red, blue. Red, blue. Alright. Well, we'll have to come back to that. The red, blue pattern? How can I possibly do that? There we go. Okay. Wow. Alright, things are getting intense. I only got one and it was Squirtle the Turtle. Squirtle! Squirtle's like, I'm giving this to you even though you did not remember my name. We got Sparky Yarn. Okay, it's time to use Sparky Yarn in the yarn machine. Although, I feel like we should hand knit this. But we're just going to use this yarn machine because why not? It makes Pikachu! Now we have 3 Pikachu. Alright. Well, alright, I guess we're going again. Level 7! Wind thing. You know Bulbasaur too? Yeah, I remembered Bulbasaur's name. I didn't remember Squirtle's name, though. Puzzle. I remember Bulbasaur because of Smash Brothers. Bulbasaur's in Smash Brothers. Wait, maybe Squirtle's in Smash Brothers too. Take it for a spin! Here we go! I don't really know what this puzzle has to do with Pokemon, but I'm gonna say this is what it looks like. Alright, I'm gonna say it looks like a bowl. There we go. I am gonna say we're gonna get something like this. Whoa, okay. Alright, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a dome on the top. And I'm gonna say this is gonna be a globe. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh! I don't even know what this is gonna look like. Whoa! I was way off. I don't know how I did on that. No! We're on Pansage and Pals Cafe. Here we go. I'm gonna say that is the same. Yeah. Yes, I think that's the same amount. Oh. I'm gonna say it's not the same. Awesome! It's the same. Yes. 9 and 9. Oh! Good job! Making a plush can be hard, says Jacob. Very true, Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Hope you're having a great day today. Great to see you. Clef keys. Unlock the doors to reach the goal. Here we go. Ah! Okay, we can unlock one of each. Unlock the keys to reach the goal. We have one red key and one blue key. Yay! Good job! Alright, we only got one right, which was the wind puzzle we got a little bit of yarn from. You've untangled 292.1 inches of yarn. Here is some fantasy yarn. The music, says Super Reviewer. It's so cute. Yep, and if you guys get this on Android, you can only play a certain amount a day. But if you guys get this on Switch 2, you can play unlimited a day. You can play all day, every day. Well, I mean, until you run out of plushie, which is a shame. You made another Fido! We already had one of those. Alright guys, let's try some more levels. So we got level 6 clown puzzle. Pokemon. That's right. That's right, Super Reviewer. Which hole can the block pass through? Here we go. I'm gonna say this one. Let's go for it. Oh! That literally looked like it was gonna go through. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh, the music is stuck in my head. Alright, I don't know if we passed that one or not. I feel like you have to be really fast on these. Alright, Pikachu's power line. Let's go for it! Pika! Hey, how come Pikachu gets 2 puzzles and everybody else gets 1? No, this isn't correct. Pika! I don't know why I'm saying the Pika thing, but it's making me feel happy. Wow! Okay, this is how it's supposed to go. This song is stuck in my mind. Pika! There we go. Pikachu! Tandemaus! Teamwork! Mice that have teamwork together. Tandemaus! They work in tandem. Yay! Tandemaus! There we go! Yay! Yep, the music is stuck in my head. I'm gonna be singing that all day. Okay, there we go. You untangled 310 inches! Whoa, a new record. You got some grassy yarn. Alright, you know what that means. It's time to use the knitting machine. Let's go, let's go! Knitting machine! Jump Bluff! I think we already have one of those. Alright guys, so we already have a Jump Bluff. We are going to go back and do more untangling. Level 7 block puzzle. No, Superman theme. I don't know, maybe. Shadow Trooper, hi everybody. Alright, so we're gonna do the level 7 block puzzle. Alright, we have to look at the blocks and see which one looks like the perfect fit. My gosh. Alright, just taking a wild guess there. And I'm wrong. Oof, that was wrong. And that was wrong! Yay! Block puzzle, let's go! Alright! Pika! Alright, Spheal Spinner! Let's help Spheal the Spheal. Oh. Yay! Okay. Alright, great job, Neil. Awesome! I would make a seal sound, but I don't know how a seal sounds. I forgot. Fill in the holes to complete the picture. Alright, which pattern looks like it would complete the picture? Okay, so, I think... Alright guys, oh no, I messed that one up. $279.5 inches. I untangled. Alright, here's some toothy yarn. Awesome. Alright, so let's actually see what we've got. Alright, we got another Tatsigiri. Alright, so I think we got everything. Alright, so I think we don't have anything else to spin. let's see here. Guess we're gonna untangle some more. Alright, so it looks like we're on level 8 Scorbunny. Yep, and forgive me guys if I'm, just like, was not paying attention there for a second. I'm ready now. Hopping hurdles, jump over the walls to reach the goal. Let's go for it! Alright, Scorbunny. Yeah! Alright, I have no idea how to do this puzzle. Oh, whoa! I accidentally did it. Well, I messed that up. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, here's one I have to do really fast. Well, this one I always run out of time, so we're gonna do the best we can. Oh my gosh, I messed that one up. I might have to go grab some coffee because I'm like literally exhausted after being up all day. Okay, keep up the red-blue pattern. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry everyone, I'm trying the best I can. Alright, red, red, blue. Here we go. Oh, okay. So the red, red, blue is the only one I got. Alright, so I don't think we got enough yarn to untangle, so I guess we'll go back to untangle mode. here we go. Litten Level 7 again. Good morning, Jacob Orion. Good morning, everyone. Alright, guys, here we go. Leapin' Litten. Wow, I do like this, what is this, a samba beat? Come on, Litten, you can reach the box. Reach the box of tuna. Yeah. Very cute. We got it. We got it. I think the Leapin' Litten one is my favorite because it's easy to know. You can picture yourself as a cat. Picture yourself as a cat and you want to reach the top shelf of tuna. And that's what my cat does. Zelda does that all the time. Oh, I see. We can't do that one yet. All right, there we go. Oh, I should have done the fire first. Sorry, guys, about that. Tidy Toxel's toys. Let's get all the blocks back into the box. That's okay. They'll give me that one later. Tidy Toxel's toys. Alright, one toy's tidied. Oh my gosh, that was a little, oh, I could have gone sideways with that one. Alright, I do not want to see my results. The only one I did well on was Litten. Man, this does get harder after level 6. We got some more fiery yarn. Alright, let's go to the knitting machine. It's yarn spinning time. It's yarn knitting time. Yay! Scorbunny! All right, but we already had a Scorbunny. That's okay. I think we had a Scorbunny. Alright guys, so we're gonna go back, guys and gals, and we're gonna try another thing. So I took my jacket off. It's a little bit cool in the house, but hopefully that will keep me awake. Okay guys, so we're gonna do the cherry something challenge. Cherry blossom. Cherrim! Shine on, Cherrim! Alright, here we go. Shine on, Cherrim. Let's go for it. Man, I do not know how to do this one. Oh, I was almost there. Okay. I think I almost had it. Ah, so these are getting harder. Usually I'm really good at the Shine on Cherrim ones. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Well, the Drover one is working. Doot, 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 doot. Bum, bum, da, da. What? Oh! Ah! This one is getting more and more difficult. Alright, count on... Count on somebody. Oh, the gold guy. Alright, let's go for it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost had that one. Darn it! I had a difficult time with this one. Well, we got a little bit of yarn, but really not that much. We got some hardy yarn. I doubt we're gonna get another plushie, but we'll see. Alright, let's try our electric yarn. What will we get? A Plusly! And hardy yarn. That's Grimmighoul, its evolution. Golden Knight and cool. Scorbunny, says Jason Kim in your song. Yep, we got another Metagross. Grimmighoul, says Miss Deanna. Yeah, that last one we did was Grimmighoul. I didn't understand how to pronounce that Pokemon's name. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Alright, guys, so I guess we have to just do some more mini games. Hopefully we'll unlock some stuff. We are at level 4 balloon puzzle with Pikachu. Actually, we're level 8. Level 8 balloon puzzle. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Plusle! That's how you pronounce that one. Thanks, Miss Deanna. Alright, guys, and now we're gonna do the owl puzzle again, which is hard. Don't like the owl puzzle. Alright, let's balloon lift. Let's go for it. Alright, this is it. Level 8. Don't get scared now. Ah! Pikachu was busted. Just sitting there wincing in pain. Wince in pain! Whoa. Pika! Pikachu! This is all going. This is all going. That's all going. This is all going. And Pika! This is all going. This is all going. This one might not be. Oh, that is going. This one, I don't think is going. Pika! Good job! Think outside the box. This one has been wrecking me. I'm getting wrecked. Yes! Wow! Man, that one's hard. Klefki's keys. Alright, at least I'm getting further on this one. I cannot do the owl thing for my life. My life depended on it. Yay! Key time! Yeah! I literally have no idea how to do this. Well, I probably should have tried something. That would have been better than me sitting there. Great. Alright. You've untangled 206.7 inches. Yay! Alright, let's see what plushie that's gonna make. Gardevoir, which we already have. Or would say, you got a new character. No, not the Tandemaus. Here we go! Tandemaus! Let's go for it! Alright guys, can you tell I'm excited about this? Tandemaus time. Go Tandemaus. Tandemaus. All right. Oh my god. We did it! Klefki, says Miss Deanna. Oh, one of those was named Klefki. Cool. I'm gonna say that's the same. Alright. I'm gonna say it's different. 14 and 12. Okay, so I think that's the same. Oh my gosh, I was still looking at it. Alright, here's our favorite little, was he a penguin, I think? Little penguin Pokemon. Alright, great job, Piplup. Oh my gosh, I could not figure out how to do that. Alright, so let's see. We've got more Tandemaus, more baking stuff. Oh, that's what we just did. Alright, let's see here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see if there's anything we can knit. Alright, we got a new plushie. Alright, I guess it's back to the puzzles again. Alright, so we got level 7 Pikachu. Let's go for it! Pika! Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, let's see here. Oh my gosh. Man, I should have, I'm gonna grab my iced tea, guys. Sorry about that. 1 second. Piplops, says Max. Pika, says Super Review. Okay, guys, I'm back with my iced tea. Hopefully I won't, like, doze off while I'm trying to do this thing. Alright, so Makihita's mighty move. Here we go! Alright, so he basically punches it. You literally cannot... There we go. There we go. Come on, Makuhita or whatever. Let's go. All right. Not too bad. I needed that tea to awaken me. Get the little Wooloos to cross the road. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Come on, little Wooloos. I set you free. Oh, oops. I messed that up. Oops, I messed that up too. I messed that up. Alright, let's go! Yay! We actually beat the Makuhita level, which I probably mispronounced. 231 Untangle! We got some fantasy yarn! Alright! Okay, more level 8 flight puzzle. Wait beyond, says Max. Level 8 flight puzzle. Yep, and thanks for letting me know that there's something for Disney Dreamlight Valley coming. I'll do my best to get back into the game, although that game takes a lot of time and energy. Tell you what. Alright. Come on! Nah! Let's go for it! I don't know why I'm screaming, but probably because I've been walking a lot today and I'm like... I don't know! Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, we did it! Oh my god! No, it's gonna be too hard now! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to do this? Oh my gosh, it's getting really hard now. Oh wow, this is getting hard. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. Let's go! 1 Froakie, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say 4 Froakies. Let's go. Yes! 4 Froakies! Count the Froakies! 3! 3 Froakies! Ribbit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say 4. 4 Froakies appear. Count the Froakies. 1, 2, 3. 3 Froakies. 1, 2, 4. 4 Froakies on the boxes. Yes! What's happening now? Minccino is clean. Sweet. Come on, Minccino. It's time to take out the trash. Minccino, fighting trash. But, wait. Whoops. Wait a second. Fighting crime by punching trash in the face. Take that, bottle caps. Alright, let's go. Let's go for it. Come on, Minccino, you can do it. Don't let us down. Don't let us down. We're counting on you. Wait, let me mess that up. There we go. Awesome! Alright. Yay, it's trash time! It's such happy music. This is the music I want my garbage man to play when they pick up the trash. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba da da da. Coming to get your trash. You untangled 253.9 meters of yarn. You untangled yarn, and here's some frosty yarn. All right, we're gonna unlock a frosty Pokemon. I'm sorry, we're unlocking a frosty Pokemon Plush. Not a real Pokemon, a knitted Pokemon. Made out of yarn. You made a first Vanillite! Yay! Vanillite! Here we go. Alright, you guys know what that means. That means we're gonna try to put it in our room. We have so little space in our room right now. Oh, we have to make another character. Let's see what's going on here. You need another alchemy. Alright, it's time to put this Vanillite in our room. Alright, hi Savon, hi Max, hi The Eyes, hi everyone. Alright, we're gonna try to... Oh my gosh! We have no room in here! There's no room! There's no room for this! Too many plushies on the bed. Too many plushies on the bed. Come on, we need another room. They're only giving us 3 rooms here. Come on. Come on, game. I thought we already have a Leafeon. Oh, it tells us which ones we have in the room. We actually don't have... Oh, it tells us which ones we have in each room. Alright, we have a Vanillite. We have not done that. I don't think we've put a Leafeon out here yet. And there's a Scorbunny, but I thought we already had one. I thought we already had a Scorbunny. Right, so this is the Pokemon that we just got rid of. Alright, so now we can put Vanillite. Vanillite is saying, I'm happy to be here and make friends with everyone. That's what his eyes are saying. His eyes are saying, will you be my friend? I really want to be your friend. What a collection, says Max. Thank you. Thank you, Max. Yes, I am The collector. Brainiac. Alright, let's go! Alright, we're gonna do more of this. Level 7 block puzzle. Now that I have my tea, we're ready to go! Oh, I'm glad I made you laugh, Super Reviewer. I appreciate that. Alright, here we go. Block puzzle. Alright, we have to focus. Focus! Alright, what does it look like upside down? No, that's wrong. That's wrong! Here we go. That's right. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Think about it. How are the blocks going to look upside down? Envision it with your mind. Be the block. You can do this. Come on. Be the block. Please end it. Be the block. Be the block you want to see in the world. Be the square you want to see in the world. Alright, let's go. Let's we're gonna try this. We're gonna go backwards. Why not? I'm gonna go backwards from the flag because literally I think that it's not helping me go forwards. Whoops. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go backwards. I think this is helping us. I think it helps to go backwards. That's what's working for me, and I'm gonna stick to it. Alright, time to clean up Toxel's toys. Toxel, you have been a messy Pokemon! You need to clean the toys up. You need to clean this stuff up. Wipe yourself off. You're messy. I don't know what's the matter with me today. I'm just having one of those days. Come on, Toxel, let's get these toys in the bin. Come on. God. Come on! Yes! We finally did it! I've like got a bad score on that one so many times. Alright! Come on, game! New record, 314.6. And we got Toothy Yarn. Alright! Let's see what we can make out of this Toothy Yarn. A curly form of Tatsigiri. Cute. Now we have to fit it in our room. Oh my gosh. Alright, now we have to fit it in the room. Alright, let's go. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna go to our room and try to fit this in. Ah, we have too many things in the room. Little Vanillite is like, I want to be your friend. Okay, now we can fit in. Literally, I don't think we have Scorbunny anywhere in here. There he is, Tatsigiri. There he is, little fish. Wow, he is small. Cute! There's our plushie collection. Fish, says Jacob Langlet. Fish hype! Whoops, sorry about that. I did too many emojis. I will retract my thing. There we go. Alright, let's go. Alright, and here we go. More Untangle! Level 8. Level 8. Small dragonfish, says Max. Awesome, Max. Level 8, take it for a spin. Da-da-da. Whoops, I was wrong on that one. Pikachu's like, you fool. Are you kidding me? Okay, go. I feel like this game shows what like very intelligent Japanese people do for fun. They're like, you know what we should do for fun? Play mind games that are all about how intelligent you are if you can solve this. Like, why? Why? But you get plushies afterwards. Alright, this is not a puzzle. I do not do well on this. This is not my strength. This is not my strength of puzzles. Alright, one. There we go. 2. Alright, let's do it. Just have to do a few more. Come on, Bulbasaur. Come on! Use your little legs. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yes! We did it! Good job, it says. Alright, Greninja Secret Shapes. Come on, Greninja. Let's show us what you've got. Let's show us what you've got. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to know what that's going to be? Alright, I took a wild guess. And it was right. Whoa. I'm going to guess a diamond. I'm going to guess that. Whoa. Alright, this is getting a little bit, tricky. Oh my. How was I supposed to guess that? Come on. Come on. Now we're on Japanese mode. How is this fair? Wow, are you kidding me? How was I supposed to know that? Is this like the SATs in Japan? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, rectangle. Okay. Nope, I was incorrect. That was incorrecto. Wow. 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 Okay, Greninja. Alright. taking my SATs test live in front of a live audience. You untangled your yarn in your mind. Here's some soggy yarn. Yes, my mind is completely unraveled at this point, which is not a good thing. Alright, soggy yarn! Let's go for it. Do you expect Bulbasaur to swim? It's a grass poison type. Alright, that's right, Miss Leon. Water shuriken, says Max. You made a Slowpoke! I don't think I had a Slowpoke before. Maybe I did. Let's go check. Actually, let's see your catalog. It says you have made... You have made 1. You have made 2. You have made 2. You have made 3. You have made only 1 of those. Okay. 2. Whoops. 2. Oh, I've only have 1 of those. This one is cute, the Hisuian Zorua, that's cute. 1 Garchomp, 4 good res. Only 1 of those. Only 1 Pidgey. Oh, okay. What was I looking for here anyway? Oh, I wanted to see about Slowpoke. See how many I have with me. I have 2, so we already have 1. Number you made 2, number you own 1. So we gave away a Vaporeon last time. Alright guys, okay, so we're gonna try it again. Untangle mode! Okay, Pikachu! Luke is never on the streams until 5 o'clock. He's never in. Is a normal ghost type, or is it a ghost normal type? That's an excellent question, Miss Deanna. I didn't know soggy arm was a thing. Well, now you know. Kiki PJ, and knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe. Ah, my gosh. Pikachu! Pika! Oh my gosh! How am I gonna do this? Wow, that one was hard. I literally have no idea how I was supposed to do that. Sage and Pals Cafe. The answer lies in the heart of knowledge, says Max. I'm gonna say they're the same. They're the same. Okay, guys, what do you guys think? The same amount of cookies. Yes. I'm gonna say they're the same. Yes. Donuts. I'm gonna say 10. 10 and 10. Yes, I'm gonna say they're the same. How many cupcakes? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Good job! trust your heart, says Kiki PJ. Yep, that's right. Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo shadow display. Pumpkaboo shadow display. Now this is cool music. Alright, good job, Pumpkaboo. We totally messed up on the Pikachu one. You untangled your yarn in your mind. Here's some sparky yarn. Alright guys, let's try to make some sparky yarn. Come on! Oh, we got a Jolteon! Pretty cool. Sorry to hear that, Maylin. I hope everything goes well for you, and maybe we'll see you back in a few years or something. Sorry to hear that. We'll miss you too. Alright guys, let's... Oh wait, no. We have to go put this in our house. Yeah, great job. Okay, Geeky PJ. I believe you can do it. I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers, Geeky PJ. Alright, there we go. We got our Jolteon in our room. Alright, guys, let's try it again. Alright. Squirtle! I remembered his name. Squirtle's Garden. Squirtle the Gardener. Evolutions are united. Awesome, Max. Yeah, I went to a school like that where I had to get an internship. I had to do that too, Geeky PJ. It was very hard for me, actually, so I will definitely be praying for you, because that's hard. Because, like, I had to do an internship for both medical assisting and graphic design, and I ended up not doing one for graphic design because I was gonna work at home. So I just told them, oh, I went to a tech school, and I told them, oh, I'm just gonna work at home, so I don't need an internship. But that was a really stupid thing for me to do, because I really did need the experience working in the field. So I should have really done the externship. So that was dumb of me to do that, but I needed to help out back at home, so I didn't have time. But yeah, it's very important, and the externship you get is so important. Like, I did an externship for medical assisting at a tech school, and I didn't actually actively look for one. I just let them assign me somewhere, and they assigned me like to the place where no one wanted to go, and it was a horrible experience for me, and I never wanted to be a medical assistant. I don't want to like so I know how you feel where it's hard to get one, because I had a horrible time. I'm not very outgoing, so I don't really like putting myself out there, but it's hard. It's very hard. So I'll definitely be praying for you, PJ, that you'll find a great one. I know you'll do a lot better than I did. And I haven't given up hope either for myself. Like, I hope maybe I'll do something. I might do something else at some point. I've been thinking about, like, you know, once I keep going to school for, maybe when I go back to school, if I keep doing my morning job, maybe I'll end up being, like, been thinking about, like, just becoming, like, a teacher or something. Because, I mean, it's something I never really wanted to do. I never wanted to become a teacher. But honestly, it's like a job that I could definitely see myself doing now, because it's like I would actually have 3 months off during the year where I could help with the channel and everything like that. I could, you know, write music or whatever I wanted to do, because it's really, you know, it's really like doing YouTube day in and day out is tough, and doing like your home business, any kind of home business, like if you're baking bread every day or anything, it's tough. You know, doing coffee in the morning is tough. I never wanted to, I don't know, I guess I'm so, stuck up. I always saw, like, teaching as, like, not a real job, because I just thought, you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there telling students what to do, and you're just sitting there at the desk, and, it just seems like you know, taxpayers are paying for you to just sit there. And I know that seems really rude for me to say, but that's how I always saw it, and I just thought, like, gosh, I'm not gonna do that for a job. But now, being older as I am, and me carrying huge vats of coffee, it's occurring to me that that would be a lot more reasonable for me to do as I get older than to, you know, push myself. But I do think being an entrepreneur is a good idea, like, if it works. It's just that our channel just, the ad revenue collapsed on it. So, you know, I have to figure out something else to do. It sucks, but, you know, I can't just rely on just the channel anymore. But, I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do. But, yeah, I guess I never really wanted to sit at a cubicle and do anything. But in reality, that is, I mean, you're pushing papers, that is a job. I always wanted to get my hands on stuff, but when you get your hands on stuff, I always wanted life to be exciting, but when life is exciting, then you can also crash and burn pretty easily. But I think doing a tech job and getting a externship, I think that's very exciting, and it's a steady job. So that's like best of both worlds. So that's really good. So I think you'll do really great in that, people. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, thinking about a job, you have to not think about yourself as a 20-year-old, but you have to also think about yourself as, like, a 40 or 50-year-old. Like, how am I going to want to be carrying a tremendous amount of, you know, products? You know, am I going to want to be carrying heavy loads when I'm, you know, 50 years old, like, in a job? Because, like, most people aren't going to, like, retire by 50. Like, I mean, not anymore, with how things are. So most people are still going to be working, like, for a long time. So, you know, you just have to think about that. Like, when you're old and you are tired, you know, how are you gonna survive? So yeah, Like, I always thought YouTube would, you know, we could have retired early. Like, a lot of YouTubers retired early. If our channel wasn't broken, we could have retired early, but, it's broken. So now I have to figure out something else. I actually was thinking, because I never wanted to teach, music, because it's really hard to get a job teaching music, to be completely honest. I mean, it's not hard, but it's like, it's annoying, because a lot of, programs, okay, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this? This is ridiculous. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. But yeah, like a lot of music, schools don't really, they cut music first, and it's not a real job. Everything that I like is actually not a real job. Like, music, I like graphic design, that's a real job, but it's really hard to get into, you know. You know, I like playing soccer, again, hard to get into. You know, everything that I like is, like, really hard to get into. You know, I would love to, like, get, like, a degree in journalism and video editing, so I could, like, make videos and put them on our website and get a degree in, like, website design. But, I mean, there's only so much time in the day. There's only so much years in my life. So I can only do so much. I can't get a degree in everything. So that's really hard, is like, deciding what you're gonna actually, you know. But I think having a tech degree is great, because, you know, then you can go anywhere from there. Like, say you get a tech degree in, like, video game design or whatever. You know, you can always branch out into other things. 3D modeling, you know, computer, doing things with design, like graphic design. You can do stuff with website design. You can do stuff with, you know, see, I know the people at my tech school that went into video, game design and stuff like that. They did, like, 3D modeling, graphic design, website stuff, coding, all kinds of stuff. You can branch out into things that are, like, related to it. So I know you'll do great, PJ, and I'll be praying for you. You'll get a good intern or externship. Alright guys, I messed that up, so we're gonna try it again. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about teaching English, because I've always wanted to be really, I know that I do not, I actually do like to read. I didn't actually used to like to read a lot. I actually had a really high reading level when I was little, and then what happened was I don't know, school happened to me, and I hated reading, and then as I worked on the internet, I got so annoyed with myself because I was working so much, I didn't have time to read, and I just thought, wow, my reading level is just, I really need to improve it, and I always wanted to, like, speak like a proper English person or something, and that never, and then I thought, well, maybe I should get a degree in teaching English, and then I could read all I wanted for school, and then I could, you know, but I don't know, it's just like an idea I had, but yeah, my goodness, so there we go. Oh, okay, so there we go. I think we can do it. Wait, how do we... Oh, that's how we do it. Oh, no, I messed it up. Okay, there we go. And then I thought, well, I could do music on the side, because it's so hard to teach music, really. Because, like I said, that's what they cut out first. So it's frustrating. Wow! Are you kidding me? I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, I actually did it. So yeah, I don't know. I wish I had 1,000 years. I would get a degree in so many things because I love school. I just like learning things. But it's, you know, you only get, they don't tell you this, but it's like, you only get they didn't even tell me that I only got a certain amount of grant money. I thought I could keep going to school. But no, they're like, after a while, they're like, oh no, you don't have any grant money left. It's like for Pell Grants. It's like, oh, there's a limit? Like, nobody told me any of that. Like, literally, I was just thrown into it. I had no idea. So yeah, it's just like frustrating. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, but the thing is about, you know, school and stuff, like, one thing that's really stressful about it is like, you know, like, people act like, oh, well, if you make a mistake on your school, then, you're never gonna, you know, your whole life will be, you know, it'll be ruined. But I don't really think that, you know, I think you have to make mistakes in life to realize, like, you can always get up and then realize, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like, maybe I could try a different thing next time. So I do think that, there we go. I think you have to I think that one of the things, like, that schools, like, scare you about is, like, oh, if you make a mistake, you're gonna ruin your whole life. Like, if you go into the wrong thing, say you get a degree in something and it's not working out, oh, your life is gonna be ruined. Well, I don't really think it's necessarily gonna be ruined. It will make your life, it might make your life harder, and then you'll realize, oh, I should have done this. That was a mistake. But I really think you can learn from your mistakes, you know? Like, say the worst case scenario, you get a bad externship or something. You can still, it might be an uphill battle from there, but you'll still be able to, have, you know, there's still a way to make your dreams come true, even if you mess up in that one area. But yeah, I believe in you, Geeky PJ. I know you're going to find a great internship. Yeah. That's like one of my things, like, my brother is right now struggling. My brother has 2 master's degrees, and he cannot figure out what to do with his life. My little brother, and it's like, he wants to write this book, but he's stuck working so many jobs, and, like, he poured his whole life into this one organization that he was in that was supposed to help him get through to the next school, and that organization ended up falling apart, and now he doesn't know what to do with his life. And it's like, that's kind of like what happens, like, when you kind of put you put your whole self into, like, a group of people you're with or something, and then that falls through, and now it's like, what am I gonna do now? I'm used to that, and this isn't happening for me. Like, I went to a school, like, right now, one of my schools I went to for medical assisting and graphic design, that school closed down. So I can't even use them as a reference. I can't even, usually I would be able to use my medical assisting degree and get a job. I would just need a small refresher course. My school closed down. So that entire degree is worthless. Like, I know that's not going to happen to you guys, because you guys are going to better schools than I went to a tech school. But it's like, you know, it's like life happens, and sometimes, like, life gives you an uphill battle, but you can still walk uphill and still walk forward. Like, there's some people that do not have an uphill battle in their life, and they chose to stop and not do anything. Whereas you can have a lot of things happen to you, but you can still keep going and keep walking uphill. That's how I look at life. It's like, life gives you challenges, and you can use your challenges as stepping stones to get to the next thing. That's what I think. I think that's what challenges are for, is this. It's like you climb over the challenge to get to the next thing you're supposed to do. But it's definitely hard. Yeah. So. Like, that's one thing that Luke taught me about video games. Is like, he said video games actually helps you learn to overcome challenges. And yeah, And before I played video games, I actually used to just see things differently in life. Like, oh, like I tried out for the school play and I didn't make it, so I must not be very good. And, you know, like, after that, I kind of saw life differently. Like, oh, I tried out for the school play, didn't make it, so now I'm gonna just try harder and try out again. So that, like, being a gamer, I think, actually helps you in life a lot, because it actually means, like, say you don't get the job you want or the school you wanted to get into or whatever, it's like you just see your life, like, on hard mode now. Like, oh, I didn't get this thing that I really was counting on, but actually that doesn't matter, because my life is just more challenging, but I can still work through this and do it. So, but it's, yeah. But I'll definitely be praying for you, PPP. I know you can do it. I actually kind of wish I could put Luke and myself both in this. Wish we could go back to school. We went to school together at one point. I wish we could take the same classes and take, like, acting classes together, and then we can become voice actors. I would totally do that. I feel like I'm, like, way, like, I've passed the time where I could have done that, but my grandma actually went to school when she was 67, because she wanted to go to China with my grandfather, and he needed a nurse to go with him, because he was going to help people as a doctor. So, yeah, so basically he needed somebody to help him. So she decided at 67 she would just go. So she's like, okay, well, I guess I'm going. So she's like, you need help, so I'm gonna help you. So that was kind of cool. So yeah. So that always really inspired me, that my grandma went to school at 67 to become a nurse. Because she just was like, well, my husband needs someone to help him go to China and help people, so I guess I'm gonna go to nursing school. So, like, that inspired me my whole life, because I thought, well, I guess you can do anything at any age, really. So, I mean, like, for me, it's like, I've spent a lot of years on YouTube, but I still have a lot of things I'm probably gonna do. Hopefully I'll surprise some people with what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'll surprise myself. Yeah, alright, so let's try this again. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Alright, so let's try this again. Aw, thanks, thank you, Geeky PJ. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I sent a message. We'll see you anytime. Okay, thank you, Desidor. I'll let him know you sent a message. Oh yeah, I have an associate's degree in information and science. Currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in information technology. I enjoy experience so far. Journey is worth it. In my case, either the companies running the internship say that I don't have enough experience, choosing other people that are more better than I am, which in my mind makes me think they don't want to see what my skills can bring to the table. Yeah, in the real world you have to prove your worth. Yeah, that's very hard, because it's like, it's one of those things, like, even me, like, applying for jobs recently, like, I had to apply to all these different jobs that I had never done. Like, you know, I had done dentist extern, I had done dentist receptionist work. I had never been a receptionist at a, like, I saw lots of jobs I knew I could do, but a lot of them, you know, they didn't, that's the hard thing, is like, you know you can do the job, but they don't know if you can do it. Yeah, so it's frustrating, and they want to see, I think what's really frustrating, PJ, is like, they want to see someone who's like super like overconfident, and like, if you're just kind of like a humble person and you don't brag about yourself a ton, then you're not going to be the kind of person, like, they're going to sometimes overlook people like that, like you and myself, because, you know, we're both humble people when it comes to like talking about ourselves. Like for me, when I talk about myself in a job interview, I'm not, it's hard for me to sit there and tell the person. What I don't like about job interviews, really, what I hate about them, is I have to sit there and tell the person that I can do this job when I'm not sure if I can do it. Like, I've never done the job. I don't even know what it entails. Like, I know that I will probably be better than most people that are applying because, you know, I'm very hardworking and smart, and I put my whole self into everything, and I'm good at everything I do. But for me to actually say out loud that I'm going to be better than most people, it seems really conceited and, like, you know, like, arrogant. So I don't want to say that, but that's like almost like, well, that's what they want to hear. So it's just like really hard for me, because it's like, I'm not the kind of person that's going to like sit there and brag like, oh, I'm better than any of the candidates. So that's kind of why I ended up like honestly, that's kind of why I ended up making coffee in the morning, because, you know, it's like they just needed a body to fill a role, and, you know, they were like, can you start tomorrow? And I end up with those kind of jobs a lot, because I really don't like bragging about myself. I really don't. And it's really hard for me to sit there and tell people like I'm the best candidate and everything. I really hate that. It's so hard. Even though I work so hard in school and I work hard everywhere, it's like, I don't know. And it feels like if I change my personality and I start bragging about myself to everyone, it feels like I'm going to change who I am and become this other person that's super conceited. And I just can't do it. It's like so hard for me. It's like I'm physically unable to do it. And it's like I end up getting jobs that are like really not my, you know, like way below what I'm qualified to do. So it's just really hard. So I hate it. It's just that's why I like school, because I feel like, oh, my skills will speak for themselves. But it doesn't always work that way. Then some schools, then you're finished with your degree. Your teachers know you're very good. Like, I got straight A's in my medical assisting thing. Everyone thought I would have the best externship, but I didn't. Even though I actually did really well in my externship. And one of the things that really bothered me, one of the reasons why I couldn't even keep going with medical assisting, was it was so bothersome to me that people just didn't care so much. Like the people I was working with were so nonchalant about their job. The other medical assisting people that were training were like, for instance, like if you take somebody's pulse and it's 100 or it's 60, like that's a huge difference. And like, so, and if it's going up, like say you take someone's pulse and it's 60 one day, and then next week they come and you're supposed to take their pulse and it's 70, and then it's 80, and then it's 100, and then it's 110. Like, there's a problem there, and you're going to have to look at the medication and see if there's something wrong before it goes way further and before the patient is having a huge problem. Well, the medical assisting externship I was at, they didn't bother. Like, if it was a little off, they didn't care. They were like, well, they're like, we'll just write down whatever. It doesn't really matter. And that really, 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 really bothered me. I got very stressed out because I was stuck between having to make enemies of everyone in the medical assisting place, or, I mean, that's why I work online, because a lot of the jobs I've done, I actually do such a good job that it bothers people. Like, I worked at a bank, and the bank corporate, they told me everything by the book how to do it, and come to find out, the bank that they put me at was doing everything wrong. Not only were they doing stuff wrong, but they were doing it against federal regulations, which you can actually, you know, have a huge fine or go to jail if you actually do stuff incorrectly if you work at a bank. Like, most jobs, like, say you mess up the muffins or something at a job, like, you're not really going to go to jail for doing that. But at a bank, if you actually do not record, like, say someone has a $10,000 deposit in cash and you work at a bank, you have to record that by law. If you don't record it, you can literally go to prison, you can have fines, federal fines. Like, if you work at a bank, you literally are under the law. Like, you have to obey the federal law. So it's much more stressful, and like, these people at this bank I worked at were literally not obeying the law. They were doing all kinds of shady stuff that was terrifying. And I was actually more afraid that I was gonna get, I didn't know what to do. So what I did was I just went by the book, and then like everybody at that bank got fired except for me. And then they fired me because they said I didn't have enough training, but nobody ever trained me. They literally intimidated me, tried to make me break the law the whole time I was there. So it was really, so basically, like, me doing YouTube was basically a series of unfortunate events in other work areas led to me doing YouTube. So yeah, it's like, I guess I'm trying to get back out there and try again, but I'm telling you, it's definitely hard because, it's honestly scary because you just don't, once you get, I'm happy the job I'm at right now, like, I'm one of those people that's very by the book, and this job I'm at right now, it's like, they stir the coffee exactly 8 times, like, if corporate says 8 times, and I know that most people would hate a job like that, but for me, I just want to do my job and go home. Like, I don't want to get in trouble for doing it wrong. I don't want to sit there and get paid for just talking to my friends. I would rather know that I did a good job and I was working. So that's the kind of person I am. Is like, I just want to work hard and get paid for what I do and go home. But it's hard because some jobs are, I'm not saying most people don't work hard, but like, some jobs you're gonna, it's difficult because not everyone is gonna, that's not everyone's idea. Like, a lot of people, some people at jobs, they want to kind of get away with things. Like, they want to sit there and not do any work. So, yeah, it's hard. Man, I'm not paying attention right now. Luke really knows I cannot talk and play. If I start talking about a topic, I literally lose track of I can't focus on what I'm doing. Alright, well, let's try this Piplup. But yeah, I will be praying for you. Thanks for keeping me in your prayers, Geeky PJ, and Luke and the cats. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. Alright, so this is supposed to be really actually got Piplup! Yay! But that's why I like, that's one of the reasons why I like working on YouTube, is like, I get up, I get out of bed, and I start working. And I don't have people like trying to intimidate me at my job. I don't have people trying to take credit for my work at my job. I don't have people constantly evaluating me and pretending as though I didn't show up when I did, or, you know, pretend like trying to create workplace drama. I just have me and my cats and my husband, and that's why I really like working at home, because there's no drama and I just show up every day. So that's why I really hate it, like when internet drama comes around, like people trying to say stuff about me and Luke online. It's very stressful, because it's like the whole reason why I wanted to work on my own is to get away from drama. So that's like really hard for me. It's like wow. It's like I thought I could get away from it, but I guess I can never get quite away from it. It's everywhere. There's always somebody that's, you know, saying something crazy sometimes. Wow, that took me so long. But yeah, as you can tell, I have not had the best job. I have not had the best luck with, like, it's like I worked so hard, but it's like I do not have the best luck with, like, finding good jobs. I don't know. But of course, I haven't had, like, sometimes I've had to leave, like, my medical assisting internship, for example. Several times during that was one of the times where Luke was very, very sick. I had to leave that externship several times and almost got fired because I had to leave. One time he was in the hospital and they were really mad at me. So it's like sometimes life just happens where, you know, you did something you can't, there's nothing you can do about it. Like it just, life is just happens a certain way, and you know. Alright, so I'm gonna go. My gosh, where am I supposed to go here? Where am I supposed to go here? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. What? How am I supposed to do this? Okay, I see it. I see it now. But I know the feeling with Amber, says Miss Deanna. I've been trying to get a job since I graduated from college, and I thought there was something wrong with me. My mom told me it was because of the pandemic for the most part. I also hate that there are fake job listings that make people think that there's a job when it's not. Yeah, I saw fake job listings. I actually applied for a job where they told me they would train me like as a certified nursing attendant, and that they would pay me like $18 an hour and train me as a nursing attendant. And I came to that job and it said, we will train you. And I showed up and they said they do not offer any training. But yeah, I mean, like, I also, like, I applied when we had that horrible thing happen to us, where, you know, obviously all of you guys pitched in to help us survive. Like, basically, I applied to like 57 jobs, if not more. And I only had one job that offered me a job, like, right away. And that was my donut job I'm doing. And, And now, after I was there for like, after I had applied, like a month after I applied to like 50 jobs, a month after, then I suddenly got all these phone calls a month later, when I literally would have been on the street at that point. They never called me back or anything. But, I mean, and, you know, it's just, like, I needed somebody to be like, can you start tomorrow? So that's why I'm, you know, where I am. But it's like, it's hard because it's like, I really wish employers would realize that there's so many talented people out there, but not everyone likes to sit there and brag about how great they are. You know, interviewing is hard. Like, I actually, you know, it's really difficult. That's kind of why I wanted to do, that's why I tried cooking. I thought, well, I'm going to learn to be a really good cook, and then I'll just show my skills off. But, you know, it's hard, you know, it's one of those things that takes years. You know, you can't just kind of like take a year of cooking and then be suddenly an instant chef or whatever. It's one of those things that takes time. It takes years to actually kind of have to. That's what I'm doing for music. Like, I'm really not doing anything for my music at all at this point. Like, I keep saying to my dad I'm gonna get up at 7 in the morning and practice my piano, but I never do because I'm always working. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I have to pay rent. So that's hard. Yeah. There we go. That's the thing, like, but, and like, even, oh my god. But, yeah, I mean, life happens. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know, I think that, no. You know, like, I don't know why I was thinking of this, but I had a friend, I had a neighbor, actually I had a family I stayed with when I was in Massachusetts, and their son used to really love to play baseball, but for some reason, something happened and he couldn't play baseball anymore. And I don't know why I said this, but I said, well, you know, and I know this seems sappy and stupid, but I just said, well, maybe I'll play baseball in heaven. I think it's just so dumb. But, I mean, I do think, like, I mean, for those who are religious or whatever, I do think sometimes things that were kind of, like, taken from you in life that you should have had, but you didn't. I think sometimes, you know, like, I don't know, some part of me feels like God will give it back to some people in heaven. But it's hard to know. It's just, that's kind of a sappy thing to say. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure I'll be praying for you, Miss Deanna, that you'll be able to find a great job, because I know you'll be great at it. I mean, I think the most important thing I feel like any employer should be looking for is, like, does the person wanna work hard and do a good job? It's like, I just trained this girl yesterday. I really didn't train her, but she came in, she was new, and you know, I was falling all over myself brewing coffee and stuff. Like, I was just, like, trying to get everything right and stressing out, and I was just, like, you know, stressed out and always thinking I was messing up. And this girl who was new, she wasn't, like, trying to help very much at all, and you know, like, she was actually asking me to go get her ice when she's new, and I was just like, me get you ice? Like, you're the new person here. So yeah, it's, like, frustrating for me. I was venting to Luke about it last night that I was like, I think I'm being, like, taken advantage of by somebody who's new. And even my boss had to tell her, like, don't, you know, you need to train, don't tell Amber what to do. So that was nice that he actually stood up for me, but it's, I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's right. Oh, that is right. Well, I guess I just didn't count that right. So, I mean, it feels like even though, like, maybe that girl is, you know, really fast learning or whatever, it's like at least I'm trying to help wherever I can. I'm not just standing around. Like, we had one person that I think just randomly left early, and one thing Luke told me, I mean, well, I think for other jobs, I mean, for retail and for, like, fast food and for, like, just regular, you know, just regular service jobs in general, like, you know, Target, Walmart, you know, working food service and stuff. It's like, they basically just want somebody to show up. It's like you could be the star employee, but if you keep never showing up for work, then they don't like that. Even if you're really great at the job, you basically just need to be there. You just need to make sure you're there. But I don't really know how it is, like, doing in reality, I think I always steered away from doing, like, you know, like, it's like, it's funny because, like, a lot of, like, oh, we got Litten! Like, I don't really talk about it a lot, but it's like, I think it's like, I think I had, yeah, I probably won't get into it, but you know, I think I had something happen to me when I was little that made me have really low self-esteem, and it literally has something to do with what happened to me when I was, like, a little kid, and it's like, it's hard because, it's like, like, Luke gets a lot of flack on the internet saying that I sound timid and all this stuff, but I've always been timid. Like, I was actually voted shyest girl in school in my entire high school of 2,000 people, and they voted me the shyest. So I have to be pretty shy for that. I was surprised they knew my name, to be completely honest. And then I ended up marrying Mr. Outgoing, so that just shows opposites attract. But yeah, I mean, like, for me, I think one thing that steered me away from even going, every time I try to, like, go into more college, I just stop myself. Maybe I have that thing where, like, they say you self-sabotage or something. But I think it's like, everyone that I know that has, like, a PhD or a master's degree, like, I had some adults be really mean to me when I was a kid, and I had some very traumatic events, and those adults all were really highly educated, and I think I just, like, steer away from people with high degrees. It makes me feel like if I go to school for a long time and I get a really high degree and I get a hugely high-paying job and, like, everyone looks at me like how important I am, I feel like I'll become a complete jerk and be really mean. And I don't know if I could, I don't know. It's almost like I'd rather work at, like, Burger King or something than be a complete jerk. Which seems really stupid, but it's like, I guess I just don't want to be that kind of person, and, like, so that's, like, really hard for me. I think that's why I really like doing YouTube, because it helped me, just do something, like, that helped me keep humble, like, even though, like, our channel is taking off and stuff, a lot of people look down at people playing video games for a job, so it's like people kind of looked at me weird, and then I realized, well, now I'm not going to get a huge head, you know, about things, so I won't be a complete jerk. But unfortunately, it swung the other way, where basically life was so hard for me doing YouTube that I ended up becoming angry because it was so hard. But I guess I originally wanted to do it so I could stay humble and kind and try not to be conceited and like stuck up. But so I guess there's always a dark side to everything. So now I'm looking at how difficult it is, I'm thinking like, oh, I should just get it just think of just something to do. Just like think of something, like just pick something and just go for it. Like just be an English teacher or something. Even though, you know, I'd love to learn other things. There's a lot of other subjects I'd love to learn, but you know, I don't know, there's so many things I want to do in life, like see the pyramids, or go to Japan, or go to the Amazon. Like I would have loved to travel, but it's like life just doesn't, like you have all these plans, but then it doesn't always work out like that. So yeah, but who knows, maybe yeah, so who knows, but I'll be praying for you too, Miss Deanna, and I know that things will go well. I know God sees you and cares about you a lot, and I know that you'll help a lot of people, and you deserve a good, you went through all of that to get the degree, and so like, you know, I believe you deserve that. A good job for that. Especially how kind you are to your dad and your family, and to me, and Luke and everyone here. My gosh, I cannot figure out how to do this. But yeah, I keep thinking like Luke's been really stressed out lately. Like thinking about like why, you know, like a lot of like the mean people on the internet keep saying like, oh yeah, your wife's so timid and stuff. But I keep thinking back to this time when I was a little kid, and I had this really bad thing happen to me when I was a little kid. But I never talk about it. So it's like so then it's kind of like, it makes Luke look like, oh, he's the one making me feel intimidated, but that's not actually true. So it's, even at my job, like people said, oh my gosh, you have like, why are you so anxious? So it's like, I actually have, my blood pressure is so bad that even when I'm sleeping, I have 130, my blood pressure's at 130. I'm while I'm asleep. So it's like, not the best. Let's see. So I'm just, okay, so we're actually gonna go here. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I hope someday maybe this is a good way to call it to me, like everything that happened. Maybe I'll be pushed to do something, but we'll see. Maybe we can all like help each other out together and pray for each other to have a good life and a good job. YouTube used to be a good job. Like I always thought I would do YouTube and that would be my go-to thing. And then I would always have an income there, so I could keep going to school and I could learn whatever I wanted to. I could learn about history, I could learn about science, whatever I wanted. I could go to, you know, I could go travel, whatever. But I think the problem with getting there's so many different things. Like it's hard getting a degree, because once you get your degree, you have so much money to pay off from your degree. So it's like, it's hard. You can't really just get your degree and then yahoo, now I'm gonna travel the world and do all this stuff, because now you're stuck, you know, eating ramen and paying your degree off. If you don't get a degree, then you can kind of like work for a while when you're 20, and you can work really hard and make money, but then after that, your body will wear out and now you don't have a degree, so now you can't really, now you're stuck like having to think, oh, maybe I have to go to school now to get a better paying job, because like the hard working jobs are really hard. Not like hard with your mind, but like hard to continue to show up every day and carry like really heavy things. So yeah, it's a catch-22. I had a lady that, like, I knew this lady once that that she basically like she basically it's kind of like dark, but basically her husband basically like left, and then she was stuck with her taking care of her 2 daughters alone. Oh, what is that? Oh, this one. This one. And then every time I would, you know, I always thought, like with her, like I always thought like, oh, well, that happened in the past, so she can always like change, you know. You know, it's not like it's forever. Like she could always go and do something else. And she always used to tell me like, oh, you know, like, no, you know, he took all the money, and you know, now I'm stuck taking care of, like, not stuck taking care of them, but she basically said, I have my full-time job is just working as much as I can, and then just taking my kids to school, and I don't have any time for anything else. And she was really young, and her life was basically over because he left and took everything. And I never even thought, I always thought like, oh, she's just copping out. Now I look at it and I realize maybe she was telling the truth, that like sometimes life is just really hard. Like you may do everything right, and then something bad happens in your life, and the money's just gone, and you don't have anything else. Like you only have this much energy. So yeah, I don't know, but it's definitely hard. Like that's why I feel like people that are kind and genuine end up getting the short end of the stick on a lot of things like that. So it's definitely difficult. I think like yeah, but like I said, I'll be praying for you guys. I believe that things will be alright. You know, for me, that's all I can do is just pray, and I appreciate you guys praying. Thanks for the prayers. Got some fancy yarn. Alright, so let's see what we can make with the fancy yarn. We got another Fido. You don't have any yarn. Okay guys, so let's try to make actually let's go to the world map and see if there's anybody else. We don't have that I don't think we have this one for the townsperson. If you want to be a cook, we need one of these. I don't have one yet, so that needs like spooky on it. Alright, guys. No, you won't, Miss Amber, as long as you remember to be kind. You won't be a jerk to people that make less than you. I'm pretty sure people that don't make money look down on people as well, like in the movie Parasite. If you were a jerk when you were poor, I don't think you would be a less of a jerk when you're rich. Yeah, you're right, Miss Deanna. Probably. Yeah, because I've known people that are, have basically, like, I've had people, even in my, people that I've known very close to me that have no money at all, and they, when they go to a restaurant or something, they, like, are really mean to the waiters, and like they expect all this extra stuff, and they're very demanding. So it's like, and they didn't have really any money, so it's just like, yeah, it really, you're right, Miss Deanna. I think it depends on, it's really not how much money you make, it's just like, you train yourself to be kind no matter what state you're in. But yeah, yeah, because I'm like, I could definitely do like what I'm doing, for a while. It helps me get into shape, like carrying a lot of stuff. But I think like if I'm like 50 or 70 doing it, I think I would probably collapse. There are people a lot older than me that work like making coffee and stuff. And they have to carry huge things of ice and everything over and over again. Like I was joking with one lady who is older than me, who works there, and I said, I'm going to become so buff working here, and she laughed. So, it's like, but, yeah, like, I can imagine, like, sometimes, like, I feel bad, like, when I see, but, some people are just better, some people are just, like, it just doesn't bother them, like, they're older, and they can just do whatever, they don't mind working retail when they're older. Some people it just doesn't bother them, but sometimes I worry, like, for them, just because they're on their feet all day, and, it's, like, hard. Okay. Oh, that's not working. Are you kidding me? What? How is this even working? Oh, there we go. Oh, man, I messed that up. Oh. That's like, I really wish I could tell my brother, like, because he wants to write this book, and he's like, he's just struggling so much because he has the same problem as me. He has such low self-esteem. But he's like very smart, but he just doesn't think he can do anything. He doesn't realize that he's actually really good at things. And it's like, I wish I could, I don't know, if I were him, I think he should just, he didn't want to be a teacher, so he had the same problem as me. I didn't want to teach music, because I wanted to write music. Well, he doesn't want to teach, anything in school, he wanted to write a book, but I think being a teacher is a good thing, because, not that it pays a lot, I think it actually is good because you get so much freaking time off. You get like 3 months off that you get paid. So if you really wanted to sit there and write a book, I mean, you'd have 3 months out of the year to sit there and write a book then. I mean, you'd have so much time. Like, one of my brothers, the one that hardly worked at all in school and basically hardly showed up, he always showed up late to school, he became a teacher. And he has a better job than me or my little brother. He has a better job than either of us because he's got 3 months off paid that he just basically gets paid for. I mean, I guess he gets paid for, I mean, I haven't really asked him, but I guess you get paid for doing nothing as a teacher in the summer. Like, you just sit there and you get a paycheck, like, for 3 months. Like, it's just insane. I cannot even imagine, like, just sitting there and getting money for not doing anything. Like, I don't know. I guess I thought that teachers I didn't realize, I guess I'm such an idiot. I thought maybe teachers got a reduced check, or they got, like, no check or something, like, in the summer, but I guess they get a check. It's like, what? Like, that's crazy. Like that's insane. Like, I just think that's insane. Like, personally, I don't know. Like, everyone else is working for 3 months and teachers get paid all summer. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know why I find that crazy. I just do. But I guess that makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna try Squirtle over here. Let's give it a shot. Squirtle the Gardener! Let's give it a shot. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Come on, Squirtle, let's do this. Oh my god. What? Oh wow, I think I did this by accident. Oh, I have to do both of these? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Look, oh no, come on! Bulbasaur, here we go. Ah! Come on, Bulbasaur! Wow, okay, I actually did it, okay. Okay, that one was easy. You did it! Good job, Bulbasaur. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lotad? Oh, it's Lotad? Okay, thank you, Shadow Trooper. You untangled your yarn and your mind. Alright, so I guess we'll try and see if we can make another plushie. And it is, I don't know what time it is, actually. Oh, we've done this for 3 hours, so... Alright! We got a Skitty! We got a new plushie! Yay! Oh, it was Bulbasaur and Lotad. Okay, thank you, Shadow Trooper. Okay, guys, so we got a Skitty. We're gonna put the Skitty in. Yeah, Skitty is really cute, Miss Sienna. Alright, guys, so we're gonna go... let's go actually try to put the Skitty in our thing. So we got a little Skitty plush. Honestly, this one is pretty full. Whoops. Okay. I don't understand, because why can I not make more rooms? Literally. Like, I only have 3 rooms. Like, what is happening with this? Like, why do I only have 3 rooms? Alright, we'll change the wallpaper on that room, I guess. Alright, okay. Alright, guys. Okay, guys, we're gonna... You know what? Let's try to bring in a, square shelf. Alright, guys, we brought in Skitty! So cute! There. Cute! That's adorable. Alright, alright, so we got our Pokemon collection. Very cute. Alright, guys, well, maybe we'll try one more set of stuff. I don't know, guys. I think this is a good... I think, you know what, I think I'm good. I think that's good. Alright, guys, so, we got our, let's go back to our room. So, we got our little Skitty room here. And we can take a picture. So, there's our room with our Skitty in it. Which Miss Deanna was saying is very cute. And, yeah, I think it looks really cool. And then we've got some other rooms here. Honestly, I like being able to play this game my way. So thank you guys for hanging out and watching me play it. Let's actually change. We can change the wallpaper in here. Make this one the green one. Ah, that's way too busy. Alright, never mind. I think this is better. This is more cozy. Looks like everyone's snuggling together. So we've got Pikachu in here and... the green cat, and Eevee, and I don't actually know everyone's name. There's this weird one that's Pulsey? I don't know how to say this one. There's Litten, I think. Let's see. And then we've got, oh, there we go. And then I changed the background in this one. And then I've got this new room here. I don't know why they won't let me make more than 3 rooms. Like, literally. Like, I really need more than 3 rooms. These rooms are extremely crowded. But anyways. Let's move that one. Okay. Alright, guys and gals. Well, thank you again for watching some more of Pokemon Friends. And I appreciate everything you guys say and do. And thanks for hanging out with me. And like I said, I'll be keeping you guys in my thoughts and prayers that everything will go well in your lives and that things will go okay with you guys. So anyways, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate the kind words from you guys and gals. Thank you, Miss Sienna and Geeky and Shadow Trooper and everyone. And thanks for Mage Wolf for running the shorts there. Putting the shorts in the chat. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. God bless and happy gaming. See you guys on the next stream.